Welcome to the TheShakerBison podcast. Each episode, we dive into a new topic introducing student opinion. And joining me today are co-hosts Danny and Darren. I kind of combined both of your names. It's fine. Do you want to introduce today's topic?
Money.
Just flat out money.
We're talking about money.
Yep. Who doesn't like money?
That's today's topic.
Yeah. Yep. So, our first subtopic, let's say, is how to make money. And these are from advices of three people who don't have jobs, right? Am I right? Who don't have jobs, have very little savings, at least I do, and have no experience of holding money in the past. So, would you like to start there?
That's why we are the three best equipped people to talk about how to make money.
Of course.
Really, what we have written down aren't ways to make money. They're just like hypothetical situations.
The most common ways to make money.
Yes.
Yes.
So the first
gambling.
Gambling is a
fast. You technically can make money from it.
Potentially fast way to make money.
There's like pro
fast way to make money or lose money.
Yes.
Depends on how you look at it.
Pretty sure there's like pro people.
There's like
professional
professional poker.
Yeah, you've been into poker recently, right, Saurav?
Yes, poker. It's actually it's a high barrier to entry, but after that it's pretty fun once you get the hang of it. I mean, I'm just a beginner, so I'm not good at all. But
I've never played. I don't know what it's like.
You've never played poker?
Wait, so poker's like you have cards in your hand and you have to like make a set with them with cards on the table.
You have to make the best 5 card hand out of the 7 on the table. Or the 5 on the table determine your hand. The chips are to bet, so if you think you can make a good hand, you'll bet more, right? To get more money.
Don't like the chips represent money, like actual money.
Yeah. My favorite part about poker is like, but people like it's all psychology behind it, right? The actual maths and like calculating your percentages of winning is not actually that fun, but trying to live in people's brains and see how much you can swindle out of them is the best part. You got a good poker face. Yeah, I've been trying to get you guys in poker.
Do you play poker online?
You can
like cameras stay on, or
have you?
Yeah, it does have the option of like keeping your cameras on for an extra element, but that's a good poker face. I feel like I'm really bad at lying, so when I'm bluffing, it's kind of obvious. If you guys look at me, yeah, I'm great at lying. I'm great at lying. You know that for a fact. Right?
That's a great example.
So other than gambling,
okay, first of all,
what are ways to make money?
We have written down
get a job.
Get a job, you lol.
like if you were to just sit in a pitch black room, would you do it for money?
Yeah,
for 8 hours?
Definitely. I think I'd do. Yeah, depending on how much money I'd be getting. Yeah, I'd sit in a room for 8 hours for like $1,000 easily.
You couldn't sleep. You couldn't go to. You couldn't eat. You can't do anything
for 8 hours. Okay,
you just sit
for
there.
$1,000
for 8 hours.
You're only $1,000. Wow.
Well, at the least, I'm saying at the least, I'd do it for 1,000. Yeah, for sure.
Would you feel like there's some ulterior motive that was going on? Like you're sitting in that black room for a reason. Something's happening on the outside world. You didn't know what's happening.
Why do they want you to sit in the black room in the first place? That's a real question.
Someone is detonating a bomb in your house.
Why is it black? Why can't it be bright?
Why can't it be a bright room?
I think I'd rather sit in a dark room than a bright room.
When it's dark, do you see like those circles? And so like I'd probably entertain myself at some point doing it, just watching the circles.
Circles?
Yeah. Like when it's dark, it's pitch black. You see like these. Okay, am I blind or what?
I don't see circles. I think you're
Okay,
schizophrenic.
I know
I think
when it's like completely silent, you can hear like static-ish noises. I don't know about
Yeah.
Oh, is there
seeing circles.
tinnitus?
Yeah, I don't see circles.
No, but like, okay, you close your eyes, and you can see like little
Mhm.
spots.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Like if you like close your eyes.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah, that sort of
okay.
thing.
They're not like colored rings.
Well, if there's like
It's not
colored
like the
light, then
Dumbo
yeah.
movie where like drunk and he's seeing all these little like characters walking around in his imagination.
Yeah, I was like, wait, are you seeing like rings of light in your
No,
sleep or something?
Just
It's
like
a sign of-
blobs. Just like blobs. So you can
You see like
entertain yourself
geometric
on that.
patterns, kind of. Yeah.
I think I would do it
Great.
for
So
like
that's what we
a
came.
pretty high barrier, like good amount of. Because like I'd probably have to take a week of recovery after that. Just sitting in a room doing nothing.
Mental recovery.
Like 8 hours sounds short, but I'm sure if I just sat there doing nothing for 8 hours, and it doesn't say it's silent. Would it be worse if it was silent or if there was like random undefinable noises in the background? Like something crawling on the ceiling.
What?
I think it would be worse if it
Like
was
you're
silent.
sitting there in the middle of the room.
Wait, do you guys watch
sitting
Michael?
there, and then you hear like a
You watch Vsauce on YouTube?
Who's that one dude who went into
Vsauce.
like this like silent and like
I think that was the
Nevada?
Veritasium video. But yeah, there's like a
lot of people
room where
who tried
everything's
that
silent.
actually.
It was something like that. And like, the world record 8 hours.
Oh right. Who was that? Was that Michael?
The dude from Vsauce
Doesn't
sat in a
matter.
room
Next
for 3
question.
days by himself. Like for
Really?
yeah,
Is he still okay?
3
Did
whole
he
days.
eat?
He survived. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure
he
he
ate. He ate and he slept, but it's pretty interesting. Like his whole perception of time got so screwed up because it was always bright in the room.
Really? Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that'd be,
whatever
like,
for the
crazy.
YouTube videos, right? For the views.
I don't know if I would. At what point do you say that's too much? 3 days in an always bright room.
Who's
Really?
that one?
It
Who's
was
that one
for
YouTuber
science too.
who I'm probably.
Okay. Would you eat a worm for $100?
Yes.
That was quick. So would you eat
Dude,
a
that
worm?
was a
I
quick
would.
answer. $100, maybe
Yes,
$1,000.
I'd eat a worm for like. I'd eat a worm for like $50. What?
It's
It's a worm.
I mean,
It's
it's
not
like
a
eating
cooked
a
worm, by
cricket.
the way.
Wait, how big is the worm?
Let's say it's one of those like once it rains, it's one of those real thick ones. Like
Oh, okay.
tubey.
That changes the game. That changes. If it's like one of like those
Chonkers.
big ones, it's like this long. And it's thick.
It's one of those
Yeah.
chunky boys.
If it's like a big one, then I don't know, probably like 500.
500.
You know, I have to drink it with water. I'd have to take it down. No, I'd have to cut it up and take it like a pill.
$5.
Oh no, I would
The
rather
length
do
of
it
the
at
worm
once.
Is this
All at
like-
once. The length of the worm is what?
I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
maybe.
fine. It's like salted and fried.
Yeah, it's just like eating any
Right.
other.
I don't know. How does it
things.
is it bitter?
You have to find out. I don't know. Only one way.
I find eating worms right now. It's ground's like frozen solid.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
all.
next one.
Next topic.
Next
Next
topic.
topic.
Do any of us have any experience with the stock market?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to talk about it? Like, when did
So-
you get into it?
Yeah, so like I got into it in like January. Like I opened up a custodial account through my dad. Like you need your parents' permission in order to open it. And so pretty much what it is I put in like my own money that I had, and I gave it to him in like cash, and then he signed his check and then actually sent it through. And pretty much yeah, I can make whatever investments I want, and then when I turn 18, I'm pretty sure, with like his consent, I receive the account fully. I'm pretty sure.
That's cool. Where'd you do it?
Through E-Trade.
Was it pretty easy to sign up and everything?
Yeah, it was easy. It took like half an hour at most because there's a bunch of like questions to ask when you're signing up your account and stuff. But like what I've learned so far from just trading and stuff, it used to be super patient, which I'm not that good at because I'm really impulsive, and so I've made some impulsive buys and stuff. But that's just what I've learned so far.
Yeah, I got into the stock market like over the summer, because like everything was so like volatile and you could go up and down. All the stocks were going like 10% a day and everything.
Yeah,
So
it's
that
crazy.
got pretty interesting. But then, um, yeah, so then I tried to make I wanted to make my own account, but apparently the SEC does not want 8-year-olds trading stocks with the big corporations. So you have to make a custodial account.
Yeah, that's what I did, a custodial account.
I haven't made one yet.
Okay, well,
But yeah, it kind of got
They're
boring
easy.
after a
They
while
don't.
because like it was just like 10% gains every day, and then all the stocks just went to the moon. Specifically Tesla stock.
No, there's like this
That's the story.
there's like this one app where you can do like fantasy football and stuff. You can do like fantasy trading. It's like real time market stuff, and like prices, and it gives you $1 million to start with, and then you can join like leagues and stuff, and like whoever makes the most money in within like a month gets some like prizes or whatever. I don't know. I used it for a little bit, but
Oh yeah,
it's
I've seen
cool.
one of those.
It's
It's a
called
good
like
way to like
Investor.
get into the market, know what's happening.
Mhm. Yeah.
What
how
about you,
similar
Darren?
do you think the stock market is to gambling?
The gambling.
It's like pro. If you were actually serious about it, it's the same risk in my opinion. I don't know risk. It's the same level as like the pro gamblers. Like because like if you're calculated in your decisions and you're diverse, I don't think it's that big of a risk.
But
Yeah,
there's so
I
big.
wouldn't consider it gambling because like in gambling you just it's pure luck. There's no strategy. But like with like trading and stuff, if you see like a company has a lot of potential and like what they're doing outside of actual like the market and it's like merging and stuff, like yeah, you can easily like ride that. And but yeah, it is high risk too, depending on how much you put in.
I'd say it's like both of them. There are like specific gambling like games that have a lot of skill, right? So each
Yeah.
one of them that has that element of skill also has that huge element of luck. So I'd say they're pretty similar. There's a
Like
story about the monkey with the dartboard. It's like the monkey just threw something at the wall that had a bunch of stocks written on it, and then the people would buy the stocks. And at the same time, there was like someone who had a financial advisor who was like buying the same like what the financial advisor told him. They had like the same amount of profits.
Really?
Yeah, it's like very similar.
That's
so
funny.
that's like the
It
thing.
was
If you're
absolutely
diversified and if you're like if you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, then your
Yeah, like
gains will be
if you're in
less,
like a
but
bunch of different sectors,
your risk will be a lot lower,
they'll
right?
accumulate over time.
And
Yeah.
then there's also like the invest consistently, invest for long term, and your gains will pretty much be within margin of error of those who like invested at the highest peaks and lowest lows, you know? So this is the
Yeah, like
long term investing. It
there's like there's like different kind of things that you can invest. So there's I forgot what they're called, but like one of them, for example, is like the S&P 500, where it's like a like 500 of like the best performing stocks, and then you can just invest in that, and it pretty much always goes up. Like it always has like an average yearly return of like 2% or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but usually it's really reliable, and so that just kind of proves that like if you have enough money in enough different sectors, then you'll make enough money.
what
sure
about you,
rich
Corn?
people. How do you feel about rich people? Should they give all their stuff to us? Divide up their stuff, give it to the masses?
I don't think so personally. I think that if you made your money fairly without like greatly doing anything illegal, then yeah, I think you're entitled to that money.
But like, don't you
Like
think the
people always
richest
say that Jeff.
people would cover stuff up?
At some point. At some point, all of the richest
Yeah,
people probably done
of
something more
course, but like
questionable.
people like what's his face, Rockefeller. He did a bunch of shady stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't really believe in wealth like that bad. Like if you're doing stuff that bad and you're exploiting your workers, where they're like dying and stuff and everything, yeah. But if you're like someone like Jeff Bezos, who we don't know, he hasn't done anything bad so far. He made his money fairly. He sacrificed like 20 years into
you
his
don't
company.
know. You don't
So
know.
far, give it 20
Okay,
years.
so yeah, but there's no proof at all. And he's
Money
employing
equals power,
he's employing
and you can
thousands of
cover a lot
workers.
of stuff
I
up.
think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing, personally.
I'm not saying that they should have to give up their money. I think it's if they earn it.
And if people wanted to stop having that much money, then people can just stop using Amazon. But no one's gonna do that.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
stop
that's a good
using
point.
Yeah, like
But like,
yeah, exactly.
if Bezos is making $10,000 an hour, and his worker is doing like physical labor, making like $10 an hour, what is the quality of work that they're doing that's so different that warrants Bezos getting 10 grand? Like, do you think his leadership is that much more important that he should be paid that much?
I don't think that everyone can. If it was that easy, then everyone could build a multi-billion-dollar business. But no one can. He sacrificed he sacrificed pretty much half of his life into a company that big. So I think if you did that and you built an empire that big, then you deserve it, in my opinion.
What if you're just like you're the son? You just get handed a bunch of cash.
Inherited.
Yeah, inherited.
I mean, there's nothing against that. I don't know. You can't do anything about it.
Fed a silver spoon.
Yeah. People usually don't like that.
What's his name? Bill Gates is only giving his kids like 5% of his inheritance, right?
Oh, yeah, right, they all signed their money to like donate it to charity after they die.
The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, I'm pretty sure is what it's called, or Melinda and Bill, something like that.
Yeah, but like if it wasn't for these people's leadership, I don't think the company, as you said, they would grow that much.
Yeah, because like you need people to be in charge.
It's like the vision,
not everyone can.
The vision.
Like what?
Like the vision. What do the people want before they know what they want? Yeah,
exactly. I thought you were talking about the superhero for a second.
Right, WandaVision.
Yeah, I know. The new episode comes out today, or it came out today. I have to watch it still.
WandaVision?
You've been watching it, right? I haven't been watching it, but it looks pretty cool.
It's so good. Okay, it's good, but you have to understand Marvel to like actually get it.
It's on Disney Plus.
Okay, I'm one of those people who.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
I watched both Guardians of the Galaxy movies, Infinity War 1 and not the second one.
I don't think you're gonna get it. You're not gonna. You have to watch like it's like 12 hours of more than that. It's like 20 hours of Marvel movies.
I'm not watching.
Yeah, I know. But I've liked superhero movies since I was younger, and so I've just been watching like every single one.
Should I watch Endgame?
Yeah, definitely. But you should watch all the movies in order first.
We haven't watched Endgame, right?
It's too far in the past.
Yeah, it's like all the Star Wars movies. I haven't watched those either.
Yeah, I haven't watched Star Wars either. I haven't watched
Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Marvel.
I watched Star Wars. Those were good. Those are classics.
Honestly,
I don't know if Endgame is a classic yet.
It will be probably.
Marvel's a classic. Marvel already is a classic. All Marvel movies.
Don't they make like a crap ton of money?
Marvel makes crazy money. Well, they got bought by Disney for like.
Yeah, and then Disney makes more money.
I don't even know how many billion dollars. Disney owns so many companies. It's insane. They own like everything.
You see a company and you don't associate it with Disney at all, and then you search it up.
I know, like ESPN. ESPN. No one thinks it's owned by Disney.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure. I don't fact check me. I don't know. My Chromebook's not loading. But
too lazy to fact check that.
I think so. I don't know 100% sure. I'm 90% sure.
Good point though. They keep their brand. Even after being acquired.
All viewers, if that's an incorrect fact, please put that in the comment section.
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
Okay, we have Bitcoin written on here. Do any of us?
I don't own Bitcoin, but
it's true.
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin. What do you think about Dogecoin? That there's this profitable new currency that's based on.
Want to know something funny about Dogecoin? Actually, I told my dad about Dogecoin over the summer, and like he personally invested in it, and he actually made some money from it. like as a joke. He was like, "All right, yeah, sure," because it's like a fraction of a cent, less than a fraction of a cent, and I don't know.
Now it's
funny.
like it went up like
it was a meme stock. Like it wasn't even supposed to be taken seriously.
So weird that actually can get you money.
I know, it's weird. I know, it's so weird.
I mean, currency is currency, right?
I'm looking forward to the day when we go to Mars, and then Elon Musk is like, Dogecoin is the currency of the future.
That's something that he would do too. He'd make Dogecoin like the currency of Mars.
He does so many things. It's like, what what is going on in his brain? Well,
smart guy though.
Smart people are usually like crazy in some way, just like artists.
Wait, who was the guy who chopped off his ear?
Van Gogh.
Okay.
You should take art history.
Are you taking that?
Maybe I'll chop off my ear and get artistic talent.
Is that how that works?
No, didn't he died poor. He died poor.
Oh yeah. That's the thing with like art. Their valuation goes to the roof after they die. So there's no point.
Well,
they don't get any benefit.
Who's that one dude who like ripped up the painting as it's Banksy? He like
Banksy.
He sold it like a couple years ago. Like he sold a painting and then he anonymously like ripped it up.
No, it was like he sold it. It was at auction. As soon as they sold the thing, there was like a paper shredder built into the frame.
Yeah.
Went halfway and then stopped, like it jammed or something, and then made it more valuable.
It made it more valuable. I love
all the auctioneers were like, "Stop, raise the price, raise the price."
Wasn't he the one who also taped a banana to a wall? And that was
I don't think that was him. I think that was someone else. I was surprised. Didn't that sell for like $1 million?
It sold for a lot of money, and it's a banana taped to a wall.
What value does that have?
Hey, let's talk about modern art. What is
modern art?
It's like a red square on a white canvas, and then what?
My sister always says if you go to a modern art museum and like drop
no one
a pen
knows
on
what
the floor,
no one knows what they're talking about.
Like, yeah. If you drop something on the floor, people will think it's art.
I mean,
and people start taking pictures of it.
You can find a way to prove it's art, I guess. If you can be like, this pen, it represents how we fall as a society, or something like that. I don't know.
And write our way back to living. What'd you say, Darren?
Performance art. You have to drop the pen.
The art is how you drop it.
No, you have to set up contraption where the pen only drops like once every 2 weeks, and then that makes it infinitely more valuable. Like people, crowds will just amass around that pen. That's how I'm gonna make money in the future.
Darren wants to know how much does a taxidermy penguin cost? Didn't we search it up the other day? Like cost of taxidermies is really, really expensive.
Or what was the class? It's not. Was it tech? We had to make this huge house drawing thing, the house map on graph paper, and in the front of my house, I wanted a taxidermy chicken. So I drew it, took up 4 slots on that box, and I searched up the cost, and I put it next to it, and I was so proud.
How much is it?
It's like per square inch or something.
How much is the taxidermy penguin? Has anyone ever taxidermy?
That's illegal. Because it's like an endangered species, I think. I don't know.
It's like searching up taxidermy person.
Okay, how much is a human liver though? Because we bet on that.
Search it up. Okay.
Hold on.
I don't want to ruin my search history.
How much do you think a human liver costs?
Probably around like a functioning one or like a broken one.
Why would you
want a liver? I don't know. A liver.
Probably like around $3,000.
I think 30. I don't know for sure.
30.
How do you get?
You think a liver is worth more than a kidney?
I think 10K. 10K. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
Okay, so I'm on Etsy right now. The second result says real stuffed rare Magnelic penguin taxidermy for $1,370. There's only one available, and it's in 2 people's carts. There's 2 people thinking about buying this thing.
Okay, so a liver, well, not on the black market, but according to medicalfutures.com, a human liver cost $557,000.
Oh, that. I mean, you only have one, so someone died for that.
Would you guys be what's it called? Organ donors.
If I'm dead, yeah, sure. Take
No,
it.
like okay, no.
If
You
I'm
you
dead,
have to
yeah,
sign
sure.
a card when you're alive to become an organ donor.
Oh,
That's
like
when you know
give
you're
one of
really.
my kidneys.
You're like giving away.
No, okay, so
Yeah, kidneys.
okay, so like you sign this card or whatever. It's like this contract, and then when you die, your organs get donated to
I said
science.
it. Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
To science.
Do they leave the shell of the body? Like they rip out all the organs. Oh, they take everything.
No, like they take your body. So like like universities or wherever it's needed, like for students to study or something
let's
like that.
think about this. Okay, once
What
we
else
die,
would it do? It would just be in the ground, or in like ashes. Or
imagine
something.
if once you die, your soul stayed in your body. Like, let's assume consciousness doesn't end when you die. Your soul stays in your body after you die, and you just gave your body away to science. Instead of lying in the ground for all eternity, I guess this is more entertaining. You get dragged to a university and start ripping you apart. You're still conscious.
Would you feel it?
No.
Theoretically?
Okay, theoretically, let's say yes.
Okay.
Is that better than lying in the ground for all eternity until you rot?
Yeah, I guess because you're feeling something.
Feeling pain.
If you're feeling something, I don't know. Attention? I don't
Attention. Wait, going back to the stuffed, going back to the taxidermy penguin. What if you like
I'm
get
here.
one
Okay.
and then you receive like a stuffed animal penguin and you just paid $1,000 for it?
How realistic?
I don't know.
I just want to say on Etsy, so there's the $1,000 stuffed penguin over here. Underneath, there is one with, it says rare wet specimen, huge 8-foot adult giant kneeled rat snake. It says warning adults only on the
adults only,
like the thumbnail. So
this snake.
I don't know what that is. It's scary. It looks like a scam. It's a live thing that you just stuffed and put it in your room. Again, going back to that consciousness thing. Imagine if that thing still had consciousness. It's just sitting there stuffed with its insides and just sitting there staring at you.
I'd like not to think about that because then I'll get nightmares. Moving on, our last topic for today is spending money in video games. What are your thoughts? Gotcha games for pay-to-win games? I don't know.
I mean, okay, so don't judge me, okay? But when Fortnite was in like its prime in like 17 and 8, no, it was later than that. No, like 2017 and 18, I'm pretty sure. I think. Okay, let's just say 2018. Okay. Yep. It doesn't really matter. But when it was in its prime, I spent like every single Xbox gift card, every single penny I had on skins in Fortnite. And then I don't play that game. I haven't touched that game in years. And so I think that to a point, it's a waste.
Because you won't be playing it.
Yeah, because it won't matter in 10 years.
I was always free to play because I was always on mobile games. So, like, I always thought it was useless. But then when your friends get, like, cool stuff in the game, then I want cool stuff in the game.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually incentivized
to buy it. Yeah.
Yeah. And now I, like, want to get, like, Valorant.
Did you guys ever spend anything on any game?
I think spending money on mobile apps is like a line. It's a line I haven't crossed yet, and I think it's a dangerous line. Because once you spend, I've never spent money on like anything, like besides Minecraft, but that was like PC, so I didn't really count it. It's like once I spend $1, would I be more open to the idea of spending $2 on something? $3? It's only $5 for a pack of gems in Mario Kart. I don't know. Maybe I should buy that.
Like an addiction.
Yeah. It's like an addiction. It's like I took, I don't have any examples, so we're gonna move on from that.
There's definitely kids that have been so addicted that have taken their parents' credit card and like bought a crap ton of stuff in games.
My friends have.
That's them, I guess.
But you know what a gacha game is?
Like when you roll.
What's a gacha game?
It's like you take let's take Mario Kart Tour. Okay, so our friend group just got into Mario Kart Tour. We haven't played in a while though. It's like there's all these characters, right? And you want the characters. So you can spend in-game currency, gems, to get the characters, and you can pull like 10 of them. And maybe you get a super rare character, and then the gems have it's like Clash Royale.
It's like you're pulling chances. It's like a chance game. You pay to have a chance at getting a character.
Yeah, you pay for the chance of getting the thing you want.
I think I know what you mean.
I'm thinking about it now, and that seems really stupid. Because I could just pay for the thing in any other game. I could pay for the thing and then I get the thing. Instead, I pay for the chance to get the thing.
Pay for the chance to get the thing.
Oh, shoot. You know, in Japan, when you buy tickets to things, you buy for the chance to get the ticket.
What?
I think that's a thing in Japan. It's like concerts or like there's like the Mario. Nintendo set up a. It's like Disneyland. It's like Mario Land.
Disneyland, but you might have the chance to get in.
Yeah, you buy the
Disneyland, maybe.
Maybe.
Like, you can buy one ticket, and you buy for the chance to get one ticket. And then if you buy, let's say a 4-pack, you buy for the chance to get that 4-pack, but maybe you won't get it the first time. So you buy 2 packs. If you get both packs, you have to pay for both of them. Because you buy to get the chance to get the tickets. Once you get the tickets, you have to pay for the tickets.
They're just scamming you at that point.
I just wouldn't even install after that.
They gotchify everything. What were you saying?
Is that like an Asian word? Gotcha.
It's Japanese, I think.
Yeah.
Well, how many people in the school, like what percentage do you think spend money on games or like in-game stuff? That sort of thing.
Like 7, probably.
Percent?
How many people actually play video games in the first place, do you think?
I don't play actually I do I used to okay, so I play in like intervals. I'll be like addicted to a game for like 2 weeks and I'll just not touch my Xbox for like a month. It's weird. I don't know.
I don't have a console, so it's just mobile gaming.
Yeah,
but it's like I'll pick up a game, feel like super into it. There's this game called Genshin Impact. I played it nonstop for like an entire month. The month was over, and as soon as it cut off, I was just like, I'm done with this game. It's never been part of my life before. It's gone. Zoom has a timer on it now, so we're just gonna cut off the podcast. Who wants to do the outro?
I'll do it. I want to do the outro.
Right,
okay, wait, what should I say?
Something.
Okay.
Thanks for watching our podcast.
Thank you for watching our podcast. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't, and maybe drop a comment.
What do you think about our opinions on money? Yeah, see ya.
Oh yeah. Drop your opinions too. Everything, anything you're thinking. Yeah. All right, bye.
Let me redo that. Okay. Smash! Like, I always wanted to do that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Bye.